Hello again, my friends. Okay, so it's Portuguese Polyglot again. It's Portuguese Polyglot. I'm in Portugal now on vacation, and it's Christmas Eve. My wife is taking a shower. I'm next. I'm drinking sparkling water, and best one in Portugal, Pedras Salgadas. Best one, pretty good. And I want to make a video. So then tonight, I will be with my mother, with my grandmother, and my aunt, my uncle, and with my cousins and my sisters. So it will be a party. It will be a party. So it's Christmas Eve. It's normal to have some party. And I wanted to make a video because it will take me a long time until I am able to post some more videos. I will only post some more videos like day 2, January the 2nd, something like that, or the 3rd, I don't know. Maybe January the 2nd there will be videos again. So what I really wanted to say is the two secrets of the polyglot. And it's been a while since I'm telling bullshit instead of telling you guys what I really should be telling you guys. So the secret of the polyglot. Basically, there are two secrets: total commitment and constant exposure. Total commitment, because languages are like a marriage, so you really have to commit to them because they won't commit to you. So studying, listening to watching music. I'm not so much into watching music nowadays, but I used to back in the old days. Watching movies without subtitles for English, for instance, because I know that I must practice. I must improve my English. It's not that I speak English badly. Of course, I don't. I've been speaking English for almost 20 years now, and of course my English is pretty good, but it's not perfect. So what do I do to improve my English? I watch movies without subtitles. I watch series without subtitles, and it's a way of constant exposure to the language in order for you to get used to the language and to sing in that language without needing to sing in your mother tongue. Spanish, of course. I live in Spain. My wife is Spanish, so there's nothing much more to say in here. But I also need to improve my Spanish. My Spanish is on a near native level. I understand pretty good almost everything, but there are still some words and some expressions, even in my own mother tongue, that I don't know, of course. So, constant exposure. With other languages, I intend to, by the time I reach a good level B2, I intend to read just a little bit, some sentences. I have several books in Swedish now too, in Finnish. I have a book in Czech. I have one or two in Dutch, and I believe I have something in French too, and I believe I have one in German. I have not studied German yet, but I have a lot of books. It's not that I will read novels from the very beginning to the end, because I'm not so much into reading nowadays. It's more like, okay, let's read a little bit. Let's see what I can get from out of here. So I'm like B1 in Swedish. I can already try to do that, but it won't be so easy yet. By the time I reach level B2, a good level B2, it will be easier for me to do that. So I intend to. So that's the way of constant exposure. If you're not exposed to the language, speaking the language daily. So just like I said, Spanish, I speak Spanish daily, every day, every goddamn day, and English, I speak English almost every day. But I am exposed to English every day because I watch movies without subtitles and series and stuff like that. And so, constant exposure, that's it. When you're not so good, read, listen to music, or watch some movies with subtitles in the same language by the time you have a decent level. It's not it's not my case yet. When I talk about Swedish, it's not that it's not yet my case. Anyway, that's it. Then total commitment, because it's like a marriage. You got to study almost every day. You gotta have a good studying plan. You gotta study constantly. Being consistent, it's better than studying 4 hours one day a week. That's bullshit. Being consistent, it's like studying 20, 30 minutes, 5 days a week. And you can also study a little bit on Saturdays. I advise you guys to rest on Sundays, for instance. So total commitment. So you have your teach yourself, use your teach yourself, along with the SML. Divide it into 4 parts. You guys already know that if you have been seeing my videos. You guys already know that. Study 4 chapters of teach yourself, and then 4 chapters of colloquial, or 4 chapters of teach yourself, and like 25 lessons of SML. And do it slowly. Do it at your own pace. Do it at your own pace. Because that's the way to get into the language. I have some problems getting into the language. I do. I realize that I do. I have some problems getting inside the language. So that's why my Swedish and my Finnish is not yet so good. It's not that bad either. It's not. I can speak a little bit, but when it comes to understanding, especially Swedish, because Swedish accent, it's kind of difficult for me. And when it comes to understanding and Finnish in movies and stuff like that, it's very hard for me because my grammar is like yet very poor. My Finnish grammar is very poor yet. And so that's it. That's pretty much like it. Yeah, I have some problems getting into the language, but the only way to do that is with constant exposure to the language, and total commitment. So if you study regularly, just like 20-30 minutes per language, 5 days a week, that will do the trick. It will take you some time. Of course it will take you some time. I believe in order for me to reach like level B2 in one language, it will take me like, let's say 2 years. I'm studying a lot of languages at the same time. I'm studying like 25 languages or something like that. So it's hard. It will take me like 2 years, but it's better just a little bit than nothing. So you gotta work at your own pace, my friend. You gotta work at your own pace. And knowing your pace, it will help you a lot. If you know your pace, your own pace. So that's it. That's pretty much like it. My wife, she was fooling around with me. Okay, so that's it. Now it's time for me to go to the shower. It's time for me to have a shower and get this beard cleaned. And that's it, my friends. Do not forget about that. Constant exposure and total fucking commitment. See you guys then.